Look inside one of these police vans just to give us all a little perspective. Captain Steve Fohr from DeKalb County Police in Georgia is here to show us his police van. So just to be crystal clear, obviously this isn't the same one, it's similar. So Captain Fohr, thank you so much. And let's just begin with, why would, if you're an officer and you're rolling up on a situation and you've got someone that you want to take into custody, why use one of these vans versus a patrol car?
We typically use one of these vans in situations where we believe we'll have more than one arrest or multiple arrests. That way we can take multiple prisoners to the jail without having to tie up officers for an extended period of time.
Got it. So you're anticipating multiple arrests. And would you please, do you mind just showing me the inside, opening those doors for me?
Sure. Inside the prisoner transport van, we're able to transport 10 prisoners total, 5 on each side. The dimensions of the van is 10 feet deep by 5 feet wide with a metal partition down the middle. The height of it is approximately 4 feet.
So I see that.
The transporting officer, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, forgive me. I'm just noticing. So there's one half of the van, which you're about to hop into, and then there's the other half. So that's a metal partition down the middle.
Correct. There's a metal partition down the middle. That way we have the capability of separating prisoners if we need to. And once the arresting or transporting officer takes a prisoner inside the van is equipped with 10 seat belts all the way down. So typically a prisoner would be handcuffed behind their back. The transporting officer would then seat belt the prisoner into the van for safety. Our public safety director, Dr. Cedric Alexander, as well as us, are always very concerned with the safety of the prisoners we're transporting. The van is equipped with air conditioning and heat, as well as interior lighting. Interior lighting is so that the transporting officers can view what's taking place inside the van through the partitions.
Are there cameras inside at all?
No, there's not any cameras inside the transport van.
If you were to be a suspect on one side of the van, let's just say you have 2 people in there, because I know in another instance we're referring to, there were multiple suspects. Could one person on one side of the metal partition actually hear what's happening on the other side?
It is possible to hear audio sound on the other side. It's not a soundproofing wall at all.
Okay, and so total, you were saying maybe 10 suspects could pile into this van, maybe 5 and 5, and there are seat belts.
Yes, each one is equipped with a seat belt. As the prisoner would be entered into the van, the very first prisoner would be moved all the way to the end, and they would be lined in one at a time on each side like that. Maximum of 5 on each side.
Do you ever worry about altercations among any of the suspects on either side, or is that not an issue since they're likely handcuffed and strapped in?
That's typically not an issue because they are secured as well as strapped into the position on the bench.
Okay, I'm going to stay with your picture, Captain. Thank you so much for just walking me through this. It just helps us in this visual medium understanding what it would look like when a suspect is placed in one of these prisoner transport vans. Let me now bring in another officer. Stephen Rogers is retired lieutenant from Nutley, New Jersey Police Department.